Welcome in, everybody. Got the stream going today. Okay, so I got the info command up to date. We'll be doing trivia race later in the stream. And we're also, beginning of the stream, we're going to be working on the auto mob head farm. Last time we worked on that, or I guess the last stream we did was Wednesday. I recorded the video on the tutorial for the Skulk farm. Hopefully that will be out on Saturday. Got most of it finished edited today. Wolf redeem the drink up. Let's see, prior to that Sunday stream we did Raise Grid with my supporters. And then prior to that, I think I also worked on the mob head farm. Can't quite remember. But we're getting pretty close to finishing it. We got all the different parts together, working as one. Now we just need to kind of compact down, simplify it, so that I can easily showcase it to people. Okay, let me get all the bots going. While I get the stream started, check out my other social links there on screen. Go to my YouTube channel. Make sure you guys are subscribed over there, because once in a while YouTube will unsub you. Have the bell notification also turned on. That way you don't miss out on my videos and also my community post. Let's turn on my Minecraft. I tell you what, do I even hear it? I don't hear. Oh, I put the wrong thing. That's my bad. Now I can hear it. Okay. JMT coming in with the tier 1 sub. Thanks so much for subbing. Welcome to the Gordy Gang. You can get access to tons of other goodies with your sub here on Twitch. You check those all out by doing !sub, including access to my supporter server, which we're doing Raise Grid on. Rick coming in with 10 biddies says, "Hello, Raise. This is your daily dose of bits." Hey, Rick, thank you so much. Ray the Gamer is also coming in with a biddy. Welcome in. We got Jake Wolf here. We also got Bugman, AFK Solo, Lemon P. Hey, Godly. It says, Ray, can you do it around 3 right? I mean 3 p.m. today? 3 p.m. Eastern time? Rick is sitting at number 1 biddy leader. Very nice. Wolf has redeemed funny story. Yay, we can do funny story. Awesome. I'll do that just in a bit. Make sure you remind me in case I forget. I also got Kavaster coming in. D8 is here. Drink up. We got Lost XOR. Wolf Dad is in here. First time viewer of D Flat. Welcome in. If you guys are new to the stream, hit that follow button, little heart just beneath the stream. You guys count as a follower, get some lovely points, and get us ever closer to the 45,000 goal mark of followers on here. We did reach the goal of 44,000. So we're getting ever closer to that goal of 45,000. Do it at 3 p.m. Okay, if you remind me, I'll do it at 3 p.m. Yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Hey, Blake. Alrighty. Let's see. Music is going. Let's get those announcements out on my YouTube as well as Twitter. So this link was wrong. Oh, that's the wrong link. Okay. I got messages saying, "Oh, the link's wrong." That's good. Good. They told me they can fix that. Make sure you guys are also a part of my Discord, because I'm going to do !social. A lot of stuff you can do on my Discord, include join the voice call. Currently in the voice call right now. You guys can join in and listen in. And if you're also active on my Discord, you are able to talk once you turn push to talk on. It's also a special channel for fan art of mine. If you guys want to participate in Ray puns, there's a whole channel dedicated just to making puns about the name Ray. There's some really good puns on there. I'm surprised at how creative people think about those. There's also channels where you guys can showcase your own progress, your own worlds, and your own videos. If you need help with anything Minecraft related, there's a help channel just for discussing general stuff, and much, much more. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Also have a Twitter. If you guys have one of those, follow me at RaysWorks. I post about my videos, my streams, and also talk with other developers, or I mean other content creators as well as developers. It's always interesting to hear other people's opinions on Minecraft stuff. I also have a Reddit where I post my different contraptions and builds throughout the community. I also have a Patreon for supporters of mine, and a PayPal for donations. Let's go ahead and send out these announcements on my YouTube community page. Those people are subbed to me, also have that bell notification turned on. And also let people know through my Twitter. Both my Twitter and my YouTube announcements do, I think both of them end up on my Discord. Maybe not my community page stuff. And my AC unit turned back on again. How loud is that for you guys? Oh, I got quite a few people in the streaming chat and Discord. We got Lost here, Godly, we also got Lovecrafty, we got Kurjo, and Little Fruit. Awesome. So, let's pull up, get caught up with chat, and then we can get going. Thanks for posting my social links there. We got Lenny Computer here. Lost says decision not wireless, he tried doing it. That's because of the ongoing event. Almost got survival, says Ray the Gamer. Nice. First time viewer of V Crow, welcome in. If you guys are new to the stream, hit that follow button. Well, let's get the stream going. Been already live for about 14 minutes. So you can turn that off, there. Awesome. Now you guys should see my screen. There it is. My controller's working. Great. Okay, looks good. So let me give you guys a little rundown of what we all got going on here. This is my automatic mob head farm. It should be infinite automatic, I think, at the end of it. I think so. We'll find out. Should be. But yeah, first it starts in this little farm here. So normal mobs spawn on this platform here. And they're going to get washed off every so often. I think I made just a little clock here. I think the clock worked good. I can't remember if we're going to check the clock again. The clock is just supposed to pour water for a short period of time, but then be dry for a longer period of time, so mobs will spawn on it. It's a really simple little mob farm because we don't need tons of mobs. So they go that way. This layer, we've got 2 layers just dedicated to spawning in creepers. This is creeper farm, same setup as my copper farm, where I have mobs spawning. And they should be afraid of the cat, and they'll fall down these holes here. Oh yeah, don't forget, I want to do the funny story. Yeah, let me first show you guys what this is all about. Is this creeper gonna move? How do the creepers act like they're not afraid of the cat? Cat is there. I don't know why that one didn't move. But, I mean, it doesn't have to be super fast. It just needs to produce some mobs. But anyway, they come over here, they get detected, puts out a minecart, they get put into this water elevator. So now that the creepers inside the minecart can't despawn, so we don't have to name tag it, we're going to move it up here. Then we're going to move it over into a storage tube. So this is where we're storing creepers, should be on this side, and then this could be creeper skeletons or zombies on this side for the heads. Put some cobwebs in there just to reduce the damage. Well, we got a raid from Doom M himself. Thanks so much, Doom, for the raid. What were you doing in your stream? I wonder, would powder snow also work? Since they're inside a minecart, I think it should work. I don't know what's easier to get, powder snow or cobwebs. Cobwebs probably easier because it stacks up. Also, you can keep using shear. The other one has these tons of buckets. Yeah. I think cobwebs are technically cheaper, easier. But yeah, then they get down here. So then we have 2 mobs, and then we're gonna have this hooked up to a automated system, but it's gonna flick this. It's gonna drop both these down. They can go down their respected paths, and they're gonna fall down to this little system, which is where the actual magic happens. Mob blows up, kills another mob beside it, and produces mob heads. See, it does work. So that's pretty awesome. So far, this hasn't had a problem with the golem. So we had the skeleton automatically hitting the iron golem. With this setup here, the skeleton does take damage, so we heal it with the witch. The witch is mad because of the snow golem, so it automatically heals it. And then the golem, both golems are far enough away so they don't take damage, and the witch can heal itself. I want to see if this guy is slowly taking damage from the skeleton. Data, get, entity, this guy. Health 100, okay, so it's good so far. Doom says, do I need anything? I think at the moment, just want to get the save toolbar working. I'm also trying to work on getting a new little bar for the top of my stream. But if you want to help Doom, I know the guys are working on the trivia race event. Maybe they could use some help. Maybe find a way to make it more automated. So it'd be cool if we could do like one of these trivia events every month. If we could find a way to do it like more automated, and then also like keep track of people's scores, and also maybe a more easier way to find questions from the Wikipedia. That'd be cool. Or we can help answer questions in the Discord. That's always something that is needed. Okay, so now you guys know what's going on. Let's go ahead and let's do the funny story. Funny story was redeemed. So let's do that. Any suggestions for the toolbar? Doom, I know that the villager book doesn't work for changing the level of the villager, like apprentice, etc. I know that part didn't work. I did try that. So we're gonna do funny story. That was redeemed using Gordy points, which are also the channel points down there by the chat. You can click the little points thing. I guess the little Gordy face. You click that, and I'll show you all the different things you can purchase. You get those points just by being active in the chat. You get more points for being like subbed and stuff like that. So one of the things you can purchase is a funny story. This is where I tell you guys a funny story from my past. You can also purchase scary stories. Got a bunch that I wrote down. Every time I think of something funny that happened in my past, I make sure to write it down so I can tell you guys it. When do you guys purchase this? I think what is funny story is like 6,000 or 8,000. Scary stories like 20,000. I don't have as many scary stories as funny stories. So let's go ahead and we'll do the funny story. This is one to do with my mother and my siblings. So my mother had a bunch of like toothbrushes, and she's like, yeah, you know, whoever needs to use a toothbrush can use a toothbrush. I was like, oh, that's sweet. So I went in there and I found just some random toothbrush, and I was like, maybe I should pick a random toothbrush. Maybe I should try to think which toothbrush my siblings won't accidentally take and use, because I come from a large family and I have siblings that just tend to just grab whatever toothbrush is nearby and use it, even if it's not theirs. So I was like, which toothbrush would they not pick? So I seen this like kind of really girly toothbrush, and I was like, yeah, my brothers won't pick this one. This will be a good one. So I picked that toothbrush, and that's the one I was going to use. But I noticed every time I would come back to use it, it seemed like somebody was using my toothbrush. I was like, what in the world? Here's my plan. My plan is not working so good. And I was like, this went on for like a little while, like probably a couple of weeks. And Frenchie was like, my mom was like, Mom, I think someone's using my toothbrush. Even though I picked the really girly one, I think someone's still using it. Mom's like, oh, I just tell the other kids just to go in there and grab whatever toothbrush they want and use whatever one they want. I was like, wait, you just been telling them to use whatever one they want? That means they've just been using mine the whole time. So it turns out, here I thought I had this great idea that they wouldn't be using my toothbrush, and they end up using mine anyways, even though there was a bunch of other ones. And I always kept mine. Oh, I know what it was. Yeah, mother's like, I told them they could use whatever toothbrush they wanted to use that's inside of a toothbrush package. And the problem was, I was storing my toothbrush in the original toothbrush package. So it ends up, even though I thought maybe they wouldn't be using my toothbrush because it's super girly looking, they ended up actually just seeing it inside the package and using it. Man, that was so bad. So there's a funny story about how I tried to outsmart my siblings and ended up I got outsmarted by my mother just telling me to use whatever one was in the toothpaste packaging or toothbrush packaging. I felt really silly. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed that funny story. You guys can purchase your very own funny story by using your Gordy points. Accumulate those just on stream. And you can purchase funny stories, scary stories, among other things. Hope you guys enjoyed that story. Got a bunch of other ones about all sorts of things. So it looks like this is working pretty good. The Iron Golem's not taking any damage. So far, the Snow Golem hasn't died. I don't know why, but last time we did have the Snow Golem die once in a while. I'm not sure why. Whoopdad says that was a good one. Thanks. Welcome in, everybody. So I think for now we're going to leave this the way it is. I thought maybe the witch might have been like throwing his potions a little bit sideways because there's a little bit of randomness to it. Maybe it threw and hit the side. But I'll probably run this over a long period of time and just record it and see if something does happen. Well, first I'll just run it a long time and then see if that guy or that guy takes damage. And if so, then I'll record it and see exactly why they're taking damage. Like I said, it's something that's not easy to figure out why something breaks, but once you figure out why it breaks, it's not too difficult to fix it. I think a lot of times people act like when something breaks, it's hard to fix. It's not hard to fix something if it's broken. It's hard to fix something if you don't know why it's breaking. But yeah, once you know what it is, easy fix. Okay, so there was some things I wanted to change. Did I change them in this part already? I can't remember. Let's put in some more mobs here. Okay, so I got mobs here. Oh yeah, I want to remove this little rail system here. So I want this zombie to fall straight down. And I want it to get damaged by the lightning underneath of it. So notice that when I drop these, notice that the creeper just falls down and like does that, where this has to do kind of like a second step. So I want to make these the same. So I think what I'm doing, notice how both the, let's see, let me spawn this again. Both the zombie and this creeper are kind of like right beside each other. So if I just put the lightning bolt over here a little bit, see if I go diagonal, diagonal again, diagonal again. So I think if I move it just in by one block that direction, it should hit that zombie. Okay, so let's do that. Save this. And load it. Okay, so hopefully this works now. So if I put a mob here, it should take damage. No, a little bit lower maybe. Hi Paita, welcome in. If you guys are new to the stream, haven't already hit that follow button, be sure to do it. Follow button is just a little heart underneath the stream. Let's see, let's try and move this guy a little bit lower. No, it's not taking damage. Okay, let's drop this again. Oh, okay, well that creeper got moved over here. Maybe I have to make him low as this water. We're not quite low enough, I don't think. Okay, let's block that for now. We're gonna have to change this a little bit. There we go. Okay, it's not taking damage. It's good. Alrighty. So what I'm trying to do is trying to simplify the whole getting the mob out of the minecart. Rather than like making a cactus or like a activator rail, I could do like 3 things just by using the lightning. So lightning is going to remove, it's going to kick the mob out of the minecart. It's also going to destroy the minecart, and it's also going to convert the creepers into charged creepers. So it does 3 things at once, and that's kind of like what I enjoy about designing farms. Like you can make a farm work, but then you can make a farm work in an elegant way, which is nice. That's what I'm trying to do. Try to simplify it and compact it. That's the goal for today. Jess says it says I'm not whitelisted on server. That's because they're doing the special event. You can learn about it on my Discord. They're doing the trivia race event, so you need to sign up for it to get whitelisted. What are you testing? Gordy? Gordy's my little avatar character. Pumpkin guy. You can do exclamation mark Gordy to learn about him. Creepers grow up of fearing cats. That'd be funny if charged creepers were not scared of cats. Maybe it's probably like a little cooldown before they get afraid of them or something. Powder snow. I don't think the powder snow would freeze them because it wouldn't be in long enough. I just thought powder snow would be better because it'd be faster for them to move through it. I'm just catching up with chat right now. Hey Peppy Pig. Hey Ollie. Oh, it costs 8,000 for a funny story. Okay. Okay. Sam says, I really enjoy watching and building your farms in my single player. That's so great to hear. Glad you made it to the stream as well. Streams are chill. You guys can ask me questions as I design stuff. You guys can kind of see behind the scenes of how I design stuff up. We also got Hassan in here and a comment chat. Okay. So notice how this creeper, oh, he got stuck on this block. Did I destroy this block? Must have. But yeah, the creeper goes straight down into the lightning zone. Oh, that's so funny. Did you see that, guys? That was so cute. So the creeper dismounts and he gets put onto the zombie side. The zombie dismounts and he gets put onto the creeper side. They both switch sides. Oh, that's so cute. Do I need this? I probably don't need that. Here, we'll do it again. It's kind of cool. Isn't that just the best? Can someone get a clip of that? Oh, that's so cute. Both mobs dismount and they go into the other one's side. I actually was thinking about it. I was thinking it'd be so much nicer if the zombie went this way because the route is shorter. And then that way the zombie would get to the explosion area before the creeper. That way you can never have to worry about the zombie or worry about the creeper accident blowing up before the zombie gets there. But then I did change it by making this route a little bit shorter. By making the creeper's route a little bit longer. But if we really want to, we can change it. That's so cute. What do you guys think of that switching? Oh yeah, and then minecarts get put over here, by the way. Okay. So let's change this. So the goal today is simplify and compact the build. So let's simplify the dismount part. Actually, wait. Let's put these guys in again. So they both land there. Nice. And then they're going to drop straight down. We got a little bit of water here. By the time they touch the water, I think that's when the lightning actually does its thing. So let's watch this again. They both switch places and they both end up in the water. So I don't want them to end up in opposite places. They kind of have no choice, right? They're coming down, they break off, it looks for area, chooses one direction over another. Let's see, does it still do it if I do this? Okay, he's just burning from the daylight. Let me fix that. Right? Would he be burning from daylight? Or is he burning from the lightning? Either way, we should have that. This guy's not burning from the lightning, right? Okay, no, they're fine. Why was that zombie burning lightning? Isn't it technically like thundering right now, you know? Why was he burning from lightning? Lightning or the sunlight? He was definitely burning, wasn't he? Hey SLG, welcome in. If you guys are new to the stream, hit that follow button. Get some lovely points and get us ever closer to the goal of 45,000 followers. Bird says, how can you come up with these off the top of your head? I have just a very imaginative mind and just think of all sorts of things. Usually I'm kind of restricted by the time I can work on something. But yeah, I have tons of crazy ideas to do with Minecraft, but some of them just take a lot of time. Otherwise I have to like do a lot of trial and error, or I have to wait for somebody to look into Minecraft code to confirm stuff. Oh yeah. Was that really lightning? What exactly? Oh, maybe because his feet are through the ground? Maybe he's technically lower than what he looks? But then maybe the game, like, remembers? See, his feet are, like, underneath the ground, so maybe he's technically closer and he actually is getting burnt up by lightning. Okay. Making a mob head farm. Should be infinitely automatic. Okay. So Creeper does need to go down into the water in order for it to actually dismount. So let's see if we can first stop. We really don't want the mobs to go into each other's tubes because then they're hard to get out. I don't know if we have to put a block that has collision or if we could just put blocks in here to stop it from trying to choose this location. No. So probably have to do something with collision. That's kind of annoying. I wonder if it has to do with... What if we give this zombie a place to actually go to? Well, actually, I should go on this side, right? Let's block this side. Okay, now he comes over here. So let's block this side. Oh, why doesn't he end up on this platform? Let's make it a little bit lower. He should be able to go that way. Let's throw a button in here too. And put a button there. Okay, so now he goes there. Okay. But if I open up this side, he decides to go this way? Okay, so it must be the order in which they dismount. I'm thinking if somebody builds this, well, in the instructions, I explain to people how to build it. Do I have to make them say to build it a certain direction? Let's put water in here as well. So it has no problem putting them in water. The zombie sinks in water. This one floats. Well, I guess we made it simpler by putting these two right beside each other, and they both drop and they both get taken out of the minecarts. The minecarts, I think, are automatically getting picked up down here, hopefully. Yeah, it looks like they are. But we ran into a different problem, which is they're both being dismounted and placed in each other's tubes. So, I wonder what type of priority it is. So this way is east, that way is south. So this guy, when he dismounted, he chose to go... Oh, we could just open these up and we'll see which way... Oh yeah, can't put it there, whatever. Ooh, the lag that comes from loading that. Okay, we'll load... Open this all up. Let's see where the zombie goes. Okay, had to mute myself because I sneezed. For some reason the zombie ended up still going over here. Okay. I wonder why the creeper didn't go this way. Let's open up. Let's open up around the creeper. Are they actually being placed on top of the water or in the water? Looks like it's in the water. Let's throw some slabs in here. Just waterlog this. Intriguing. Minecarts are still getting picked up. At least that part's good. A potato. I wonder how this is working. Oh. It waterlogs it. Ooh. Just trying to think of what the priority is. How is the priority for one mob to go? Like for this mob, it'd be going southeast, but for this mob over here, it'd be choosing to go northwest, which seems like complete opposite. How is it doing that? Of all the places it can choose. Okay, let's put in solid blocks here. See if it acts the same way. Oh yeah, they don't get dismounted. It is kind of cool that the zombie actually sits in lower, therefore he actually is killed by the lightning. But the minecart that it's inside of isn't low enough so it doesn't get killed. Let's try lowering this all down. A lot of times you just gotta do stuff like this, try to figure out why something is occurring. I'm guessing it's priority. Like maybe it chooses lower blocks than higher blocks. Okay, this makes more sense. So now that we lowered everything else down, now this mob chose to go north. Maybe this mob tried to go north too. It couldn't go north, and they started going clockwise. It couldn't go, and it eventually could go this way. So that's probably how it worked. Hey, refried chicken, making me hungry. Or refined chicken. Okay, so maybe you're just a very respectable and well-dressed chicken. It's going good. We're learning new things. I always love learning new things in Minecraft. Okay, so I think if I maybe put a sign here, now the zombie will go over there now. No, it still goes over there. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why. Maybe I was trying to go here? That creeper got put out of the area where the lightning's actually doing damage. Yeah, it still went that direction, and this one still went that way. Because this guy clearly went south. This one could have went south. Well, maybe there's more going on than what it appears. It was adapted from the original name, which was Civilized Egg. Ah, very civilized, I see. Probably get somebody to look in the Minecraft code. Why something gets dismounted? I always thought, I mean, it is consistent. I always thought it was like it checked a special direction and then it worked its way around. Maybe if somebody could get a clip of this and post it on my Discord, I could send it to somebody, see if they can figure out why it's happening. But I guess the thing to learn is that it appears that we can kind of change where it's going to go. So now if I put a block there, now this creeper ended up here. Not, it ended up in the zombie's location, it ended up beside it. If I place a block here, and then what the creeper is going to end up. Now he ends up over there. Okay. So, I really want the creeper to end up over here. That way it's an easy way to truck him out. I actually don't want the creeper over there. Okay, the zombie don't seem too bad. The zombie, he moved out far enough away, right? Actually, I want the zombie to end up right there. Ideal location. Okay, so we got the zombie to go where we want it. That way I could pipe him out and around. The creeper's ending up here, which is not good because he eventually dies from lightning. I want the creeper to end up over here. Actually, did I have that block removed before? I think I did. Yeah, so right now it's there. So if I block this area and this area, then does it move? Oh, it does. Okay. But then this guy doesn't get dismounted. Okay. So we just got to put something special in here. Maybe... let's try powder snow or something. Hey James, welcome in. We had a huge upside down wither. Ooh, nice. Oh, for the different eggs. Look in your DMs to see it. I'll take a look at it maybe after stream. Where's the powder snow? It's in this tab, right? I was thinking, if you have any useful commands, like I understand people find those things kind of interesting and stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot that destroys it. But it doesn't seem to stop it from going there. But yeah, I'm mostly looking for useful commands to put inside my save toolbar. Let's try cobwebs now. Apparently this stuff, I mean, because it doesn't have a collision, it still places the mob there. Maybe we should just remove the block underneath, because that would probably do it, right? If there's no block there, does it used to need a block in order to dismount mobs, but maybe it can dismount mobs? Nope, okay, it definitely needs a block. Alrighty. Okay, so that could be useful. We could just remove the block so it doesn't try to dismount the mob there. I should have thought of that earlier. I can put in the hopper, but I have to probably put it lower. We'll try different locations. So, hopper here might be a problem. Yeah, hopper there is a problem. Let's go hopper lower. Ooh, I wonder if the items can get destroyed. We'll have to see. Because lightning doesn't do like fire damage, it just like does damage. So we want to make sure both minecarts make it into here. Oh, shoot. We did get the minecarts, but why did it change? Why did it change? Is it because it used to be a block there? Oh, because of that block? You tell me that block changed everything. Okay, we'll leave that block there. Let's put some walls in to see if it still works the same. Okay, looks pretty good. So let's put in, maybe try a different block there. Still works, awesome, okay. Now we'll move, our current little system is too tall, so we'll lower it down a little bit. Okay. So zombies are going to get washed over here. There they go. Oh, I fill in this hole over here. Did that make much of a mess? Guess we can have some zombie protection, right? Is this one a zombie one? I think so. He made the wither 35 blocks tall. What? Okay. That's quite scary. Okay. So these zombies not moving? Oh. Typically we just have one zombie at a time here. So that looks good. Let's do the same thing for the creepers. Pipe those all about. Release the creepers. Are they ready to get released? Kind of hard to tell, but there's glass, no glass. Okay, so those got cleaned out. Good. Looks really good. Okay, let's watch the whole thing happen at once. Switch sides. They both go down their respective tubes. Well, I guess there's no tube for the... Nice. Maybe we should make a tube for this. Make a tube for... Otherwise I can move it down. Is there any reason why not to move it downwards? Oh, because I don't want these stored mobs to be too close to that exploding creeper. Let's see, maybe I can illustrate this. Oh, why didn't they move? Wait, what? What changed? I didn't do anything today. What did I change? I added water? I don't know. Oh, the water made all the difference? I put water in here. No, that's not good. Oh, now it worked. Wait, not... Was it just because there's a mob in there already? Oh, yeah, maybe it's because there's a mob right there. Oh. What? I mean, there wasn't a mob there. Huh, strange. Guys, are you ready, Ray, to do the quiz in a few minutes? Yeah. I mean, don't you want other people to do the quiz, or does everyone else already do it? You can do it whenever. No one else doing it right now? Kuma says, making a good hard work, thank you. If you do it now, I can explain it. Okay. Sure, we can do the quiz. So, Godly as well as my other Discord helpers are doing an event called Trivia Race, where you guys, the viewers, can answer trivia questions and see how you guys compare to me. And day after day, less people are moved on to the next round. Eventually there will be a winner. Yeah, we'll figure that when we come back. So is it still in the snapshots, or did you upload in 1.19? Can't downgrade it, really? Why is that? Should be able to downgrade it. Hey, Jacob. Ronald coming in with a use of the Prime. Thanks so much for subbing. Currently got us to 49 of the goal of 100 subs. We're getting ever closer to the goal. Welcome to the Gordy Gain. You get access to tons of goodies. You can check out with the information there in chat. If you guys don't know if you have Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, know someone that does have it. make sure to use up each and every month, like Ronald did there. That's just like giving away free money, and you get a free sub out of it, no extra charge to you. You can check that all out by doing !free sub. There's more details. So you can't downgrade it, Godly, you said? I'm actually on my alt account, but I have to switch versions. Are you far from being done? No, we got everything working, now we're just compacting it. When we end up compacting it, we end up kind of breaking things, so this little piece here doesn't work the same way. But I'm confident we can get it working. We just have to kind of understand more what's going on. But we will take a break. I've been streaming for an hour, so we're going to do the trivia race. I do it live. Let me load up the Minecraft. Oh yeah, this is day 2. Yeah, we had the first day on Wednesday. It's in pre-release 3, okay. Yeah, I think in the future, Godly, make sure to do it on a normal Minecraft version because it doesn't need a specific snapshot. That way more people can easily attend. Imaginary says, how did you master all of these super difficult farms? One at a time. I break down stuff. I break down just kind of like any big problem, right? It's like, how do you go to the moon, right? You don't just go to the moon. You break it down to smaller problems like, how do you get it past Earth gravity, you know? How do you keep oxygen? And you break big problems down to smaller things, and it's a lot easier to manage that. Just like this automatic mob head farm, it consists of, I got a creeper farm down there, I got a normal mob farm, I got some like water elevators, I have my little automatic lightning thing here. Break it down to smaller things. Here's like, this is very similar to like my disc farm with a skeleton shooting a golem, creepers falling between, and this is like a new little piece. Oh, this guy did die. Okay. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to definitely figure out why that guy's dying. Yeah, that's how you do big things. I don't like how that line flashes with the lightning. Summon, golem. There. Maybe if I push him back to the backside, and then open this up. Oh wait, that's the wrong way. I don't know which part of the potion is hitting this guy. Whoops, I don't want to go that way with it. Go backwards. I don't know if the potion is clipping on the edge of this or if it's hitting on the side of the walls. So I guess this would be a good test to tell. That looks so janky though. Okay, so I'll load up another Minecraft. I think I did the right version. Let's pause that. Am I missing anything else in chat? You say me a mega wither. Imaginary says your raid farm is insane. Thank you so much. I tried to design it to be useful and simple. I'll probably come back to it someday and spruce it up a little bit. Add some newer features. Guys, originally I put it on 1.0, then one of the MC server admins while putting the role on me, the server accidentally update. But why can't you downgrade it? You should be able to downgrade it. If not, you should be able to at least smooth the structure blocks and then load it up again. Not 400 blocks tall. What the? That sounds pretty cool. Okay, let's hop into the testing server. I'm on my alt account. Map is still ongoing changes. That's good. Okay, so I'm here on my alt account. This is the same one I did the quiz last time. So there's my current score. Not too good. I think half the people that took the quiz got better scores than me. If you guys want to try to beat me, you can sign up for the event. On my Discord, there is a link. You guys click that, sign up for that, and get whitelisted onto the server. Okay. I did look at all this stuff ahead of time. Yesterday I looked at all this stuff. So I think I'm ready for the quiz, right? Maybe I'll switch over to my mouse and keyboard. So all I do have to click, right? I don't have to move my character around. Click, click, click. Click, click, click. Are you guys ready to click? Yeah, I did view the credits last night. We could view them again. If you don't move, it might be harder to aim at some buttons. Okay. Option A and E. Thanks for the drink up. There's the credits. I thought it was funny that like this one says credits. I thought it's funny that you can get your credits for making the credits. I wonder if is that a real thing? Like the people who make the credits in the movies, is their name also in there just for making the credits? I have no clue. You gotta credit the person who made the credits. Symmetry. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I'm ready. The first one's not to start, right? Okay, so there's the rules. Let's see. I see, yeah. So once you come in here, your time goes up, right? But then does it reset? I think it resets once you go into the next one. It resets, yeah. Because I remember some person was like, oh, it's going up. Okay, guys, so the object is to answer the questions as fast as possible, but for every one we get wrong, we get penalized 8 seconds. So it's, if possible, think for 8 seconds long before clicking on something if you're not sure. If you're sure, you can click right away. I said this last time, but I didn't listen to my own advice. I just started like spam clicking stuff. What else? What else did we learn from the last one? Make sure to read the question completely, because some of them were kind of trick questions. Okay, I'm ready. I'll try to read them to you guys on stream too. Let's go. How many seeds are in Minecraft? I think it's this one. How many blocks long are chunk? 16. How many saturation points are there? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna guess 20. It seems like a good number. Speed hopper outputs in ticks per item. What is the speed of hopper outputting in ticks per item? Like how fast does each item go through? Speed of hopper outputting in ticks per item. I know you can do 2.5 items per. Not sure what that's asking. But the speed of hopper outputting ticks per item. Oh, ticks per item. Okay. How many ticks for one item? Oh, okay. I think it's like 8. How much quartz does it take to make a quartz block? I think 4. What distance in blocks from the player do most mobs despawn? 32 or greater? Oh, instantly despawn. Oh, okay. You should reword that. Because they could despawn at 32 blocks, but you should say instantly despawn, 128. How big is a warden? A warden is, let's see, the height is 3 blocks, just under 3 blocks would be this one. How many chunks long is a region? Oh, that's a lot. It's something big. Let me try 32. Okay. Shearing a pumpkin gives you carved pumpkin. How many seeds? I think it's 2. Oh. No, it'd just be 1, right? Yeah, it should just be 1. So you get 8 seconds penalty. Oh, what? Is it random? I thought I got like 2 seeds one time. I thought I got 1 seed. Not random. Okay. What? Okay, it must be 4 then. How did I get stumped in this one? I just carved some pumpkins the other day. I did end up with a lot of seeds, but I didn't know how many. What updates gave Ho's ability to mine certain blocks? Oh, what update is that? It's probably the Nether update because it came out with the Nether stuff. Nether update is 1.16. Baby version of the mob never grows up. Which baby version? Probably the Hoglin. Piglin. Oh no, Piglin. Piglin. Which block allows you to sprint, walk underwater? Soul soil. Soul soil. Wait, sprint to walk underwater? Which one allows you to sprint, walk underwater? Oh, without swimming. I don't really know. Maybe mud because it's shorter. How many despawnable bats can exist at once in single player world? Is it 5 or is it 10? I'm gonna say 10. Nope. Wait, did I not get penalized for it? Oh. I gotta click 2 answers that time. Must be 15 then. No. Oh, did I break it? I think I broke it. I don't think there's only buttons. 4,500. I think I broke it. I don't think it's possible for me to... It's not 22, is it? What? It's 22? How many different blocks... How many different blocks block skulk sensor? Huh? What is that asking? How many different blocks? How many different block types block skulk sensors? Oh, you're talking about all the different types of carpets, and so it must be carpets plus that? I think it's in 32. All carpets, right? All wool. What else could it be? Must be missing something. Must be one extra. What is the fastest vertical distance in blocks you can sneak walk down? The furthest vertical being up, down, you can sneak walk down. It's greater than half a block. It's quite a bit. Let me start this side here. Okay, got it right. How many items creative menu contain root? Is that my video? It's 9. To craft granite, you need quartz and what? Cobblestone? Or granite? Oh man, is it cobblestone or is these other ones? Granite. No, I don't think it's cobblestone. I think it's one of these other silly ones. Okay, I think I'm gonna guess diorite next. I think quartz and cobble make diorite, and then the other ones make the other ones. Okay. How many different subtitles lead to the skulk sensor outputting the max strength signal? What in the world? Subtitles? What? What are subtitles? How many different subtitles? Like different sound events. Oh. Max strength signal? Each sound event is on its subtitle. One subtitle. How many different subtitles lead to a skulk sensor outputting a max strength signal? I don't know. I know what the thing is asking, so I don't know how to answer it. Because it's not based on subtitles. Maximum strength signal. I don't know. Don't know what it's asking, so I'm just gonna guess. The number of actions create sound that lead to output of 15. It depends what type of sound it is. Doesn't matter how many there is. Okay, 6 is whatever the answer is. What's the product of gold axe damage and attack speed then the players has haste to? What? What are these weird questions? These are just weird math questions. People are just gonna guess these. Okay, I got it right. How many unused 1x1 painting variants are there? I think in Java Edition there's 4. Hey, I finished. Okay, 8,620. So I did better. I still didn't do as good as dude, some people yesterday they did like under 5,000. How in the world do they do under 5,000? I mean, I even got really lucky. On a couple of them I just guessed. Got really lucky. You have to sign up Imaginary. It's on my Discord announcements. Tomorrow make it possible for admins to spectate contestants. Some are sus. Okay. Yeah, as we get closer to like the finals, I think we should be more watching the players more. I think I did really good. Like I got a couple of them I just guessed. A couple of them had like educated guessed. What do you guys think in chat? Was anybody screaming at me in chat? Everybody seemed pretty subtle. Yeah, I didn't like how the wording of some of those were. Like, I didn't like the product one because aren't you supposed to multiply something and then haste? Like what? Product of axe damage attack speed when the player has haste 2. How do you know what the attack speed is? You have to know what the attack speed is with haste 2, so it would be reduced. Then you have to multiply that in your head somehow. Different sound events. Each sound event has one sound dial, like number of actions that creates sound that leads to output of 15. I still don't know what you're talking about, Godly. That just doesn't make sense. You need to keep something that keep the question something that people can understand. How many subtitles lead to a skulk sensor? It has nothing to do with subtitles. I mean, like, it uses vibrations. All the rest I think were pretty good, right? There was one other one I didn't like. Yeah, I guess I didn't like that one. I didn't like the axe one because it's math. Can you opt me? Or maybe I'm already opt. 7 times is 1.2, and it's 1 with haste 2. It's 1 haste 2. It's yeah, like how in the world people. It's like one thing for people to know that like 20% thing, but it's like another thing for people to actually multiply in their head. Pulling it up. You don't even know. Container open, piston, yeah. Those are all vibrations. You should use the word vibration. Your opt on your main. Can you opt me on this one though? I didn't want to pull up another account. Do it? No, I don't. Thanks. Oh. Wait. Oh, maybe give me the mod roll. Hey, Epic Creeper, welcome in. FK Solo says, yeah, I just guessed. Okay, thank you. Okay. Where's the low render distance? I just want to look at the other questions and see if maybe give you some advice on ones I didn't like. Okay, so that's the last time. Oh, here's new ones over here. Second from the right. Oh, second. That's something else. Second from the right. Okay, this one. Oh yeah, Season Minecraft. So I kind of knew that one. That's an easy one. I didn't know the saturation one, but I knew it probably was related to something similar to hunger. This one's confusing. I didn't like the wording of it. What's the speed of hopper outputting in ticks per item? Like, it should just word it differently, like, how long does it take for one item to leave a hopper? Like, you can word that so much more simple than something super confusing like. That's a good one. That one needs to be worded differently. What's the distance in blocks from the player? You need to say instantly despawns. Because what is the distance in blocks from the player? Do most mobs despawn? Well, they start spawning at greater than 32 blocks, so technically that's right. So you need to say instantly despawn. That way you can distinguish, because it's multiple choice and you hit other answers on there are wrong. Or I mean technically other answers on there are correct. The warden thing, that was a good one. This one I guessed at, I think I guessed at 32 because it's just the visible number. So that was a good one. That was a good one. I guess it was 5? It was 4. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the second to the last one. Dude, that's crazy. Because I just did that the other day too, and I had a bunch of seeds and I couldn't figure out how many seeds there was. So that's a good one because it stumped me. This one also is kind of confusing. Oh, no, not this one. That was a good one. That's a hoe one. That was a good one because Hoglins is there. And I was thinking Hoglins and I was like, wait, there's Piglins. Oh, this one didn't make too much sense. Which block allows you to sprint? Sprint, walk underwater. Because, yeah, I don't know. Because I think maybe it's a good one. I don't know. When I was thinking of this, I was thinking of like soul speed inside of water, and all these using like Depstrator. Yeah, I was thinking of that glitch, I guess. Thing is, like, some of that stuff I find out about the game, and then I never really check in to see if it still works. Maybe they removed that stuff. So you're saying the answer was mud because mud makes you sink down a little bit, so technically you're not in the water, and then you can like just sprint normally. Non-full blocks at the moment. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. See how other people doing that one if they get tripped up. How many despawnable bats? This was one. This one's tripped me up. The answer was like 22 or something. Limit is 15, but then at 14, 8 can despawn at once. The answer was 22, right, for this one? Oh, I didn't know it was 22. It seems like such a, not a whole number. Sometimes mobs will exceed the cap due to... Well... Oh... Wait, did you put in a number that... Just a number that you can get to, or a number that it should be getting to? Oh, the cap is 15. Oh, you should not have done that then. Because it can vary. It can vary. It doesn't always get up to 22. I mean, it's possible for it to get to 1,000 too, if you happen to load and unload chunks. Well, that's why I got stumped on it, because I was thinking it had to be like a solid number. I was literally going through them all, right? Is this when I went through almost all of them? Got to 22. Yeah, you should have something more basic, like what's a mob cap. You gotta remember, like, people are being timed, so like, if you give them like a really complicated question, they might not, you know, appreciate the complexity of the question. How many despawnable bats can exist at once in a single player world? Yeah, because I mean, you could get that up way higher too if you put them like in a whole bunch in boat and just release them all out of boats. Sometimes it's like instead of making a really cool question like what you're trying to do, it's better to go with more of a question that's gonna be less likely to be controversial. How many different blocks the skulk? Yeah, why was this one greater than 32 per spawning pack? You saying water also blocks? Water? Water logging. Yeah, I know that doesn't... But it doesn't block it, right? You can put water beside it, it doesn't block it. How many blocks block skulk sensors? If you put water block beside a skulk sensor, does it block it? Pretty sure the answer is no. So you're either going to have to change the way that's worded, or I wouldn't even use that one because it's kind of two different mechanics. One is like you're disabling the skulk sensor. The other ones are it's actually listening, but it can't get through. This was a good one, the sneaking one. I thought this was fun because this comes right from my video. That was a good one. That stumped me. Many different subtitles. Yeah, this is a bad one. I still have no clue what you're talking about subtitles. Like, skulk sensors don't listen to subtitles. They listen to vibrations. There's things that make subtitle noises, but they don't make vibrations. But they're not subtitles, they're vibrations. I didn't like the haste one. And yeah, that was a good one. That's for Java Edition. I guess these are all for Java Edition. I guess, yeah, Bedrock Edition, they're also useless. I think I could apply. Item interaction starts contain blah blah blah. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Classically, what exactly counts as separate sounds? Just use the word vibration. Just kind of use the basic words that Minecraft uses. Cool. Overall, I thought it was really nice. It went a lot smoother, I think, because I kind of thought about it more. Oh, this is the rules. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. How fast I go through, I guess we can kind of figure out because of... Oh, I don't know did my time change? So that's a game takes, right? Yeah, yesterday someone did it in about 5,000, which was... We figured it was 12 seconds on average per question. So if we did 21 divided by 20, so that is 430 seconds. Oh, there was a sub 4, really? Did I not see that one? I seen the sub 5. 10 per question. 10 seconds per question. Check LB. What does LB stand for? Oh, leaderboard. Okay, I'm just gonna figure out how long it took me. There's 20 questions in this one too. So on average it took me 21 seconds to do each question. Dude, that don't seem right. How did it take me 21 questions to do each? Did I do that right? Yeah. The waiting time is 160. That's 8 seconds, yeah, right? So if I get wrong, it's 8 seconds. But I did really good. I got a couple of them I I had no clue what it was talking about, so I had to like pretty much just guess. But 8 seconds, I mean, that means at least I got like 2 wrong answers in every single one. That don't seem right. I didn't get 2 wrong in every single one. On average. Or more like 3. Also, you said every question out loud. Yeah, I don't think that really hurt me much time. I thought about that earlier. I thought, well, should I say the questions out loud or not? But sometimes it actually does help me to say it out loud. I don't think that really hurt my time. I thought it wasn't hurt my time. The last one we did. Welcome back, Doom. But props to... Oh, did I miss something? Just guessed. Are you actually using a stream controller? Yes. AFK Soul says, props to the person who made the quiz, even if they're unclear things. Still impressive and fun. Yeah, overall, like I said, Godly, even though I am critiquing you, just because I want to try to help you out. Overall, it's a really good quiz. I had a lot of fun playing it. It was 4, okay. Hey, Gregory, welcome in. Greetings from Russia, welcome. Wait, what time is it in Russia? Oh, I guess it'd be similar to European time, right? It'd be just kind of late. Oh, yeah, it'd just be later. Doomsday made his wither 8,000 blocks tall now. Okay. I remember those withers, they get so big that they don't render. If you said some questions like the pumpkin one, I could answer instantly, which pulled down my time a lot. That's probably the reason why there's low times. True. But I mean, what about the ones where like they just seemed weird? Like the Skulk Sensor one, like how? Like is people just gonna guess? Maybe they're just gonna guess and then get lucky. I don't know. We'll have to see how other people do it. I mean, I thought I was flying through it. Like the first 5, I got like. First 5, I think I got like under 4 seconds each, right? It'd be cool if my little timer is on the side here, so you can kind of see how it's going without hitting tab, so the people watching the stream can see how well I'm doing. Guessing adds a maximum of 36 seconds, which isn't that much. What? Oh, I think guessing is really bad. Guessing is 8 seconds each, right? And you're saying by the time you get 50%, you have to guess at least 2.5. You have to click at least 2.5 buttons in order to get 50% chance. So 8, 16, 20. So on average, by guessing, you're just going to get 20 seconds each. Wait, but is that what I got? Are you saying my score is just as bad as if I guessed? Where's my calculator? Yeah, I spent 21 seconds on each of them. If I guessed, I would have got 20 seconds on each of them. What? You're saying... I don't know, does that make sense? There's 8 seconds cooldown plus 8 seconds extra. You lose 0 to 4 times 8 seconds. Let's say you guess in every single one. That means, on average, you have to click 2.5 buttons, right? And that means you can be penalized 8 seconds, and half a second. Or half of 8 seconds, which is 4. So that's 16 to 20, right? That's 20 seconds. So guessing means every room takes you 20 seconds. But it says it took me like 22 seconds to do each room. So you're saying I could have guessed and I could have done better. How did my time get so bad? I don't get it. I want to actually like watch my stream back and watch like how my time's going up. Because I feel like it's going faster than like, did it take me 20 seconds, over 20 seconds to do each room? That doesn't make sense. Maybe time just goes by faster while you're inside of it. Oh wait, you get penalized more towards the end of it? So is everyone 8 seconds? Is everyone guess 8 seconds? Is that what you're saying? Am I guessing this with the delays for, right? This delay here? Sets at air. TP contestant, okay. Maybe, did you double check this timing? Maybe you happen to put longer than 8 seconds of timing, I don't know. Average is 16 seconds each. Didn't I just say the average is 20 seconds each? Because there's 5 questions. Half of that would be 2.5. So 2.5 times 8 is 20, right? You average 0 to 4 wrong guesses. Range of wrong guesses, 0 to 4. Ah, what are you talking about? Oh, you're saying the last one you click on is always going to be right? Is that what you're saying? 2 wrong guesses on average. Okay. The last one you click on is always going to be right. So you're saying on average you only have to click on 2. Score would be... Wait, that maybe makes my score worse. You're not making me feel any better. You're saying on average it only took me 16 seconds to do each of these. It took me 22 seconds. You counted 8 seconds. Okay, you timed it? Should have made it scoring system. Hey, Fried. Ah, interesting. Okay. I'm still confused. How did it actually rack up over 22 seconds per question? Man, like the first 5 I just zipped right through them. 10 seconds each reading. Really? You said it took me 10 seconds to read? Wow, that's possible, I guess. I am a slow reader. In some, it took you over a minute when you didn't understand the question? What? Really? Time must just fly when I'm inside there. I feel like reading, time it took me to read was like maybe 2 seconds. It's 20 questions. If I don't understand it, I can understand like it might take 10 seconds to understand it because you spoke it out loud. Well, I mean, I am a slow reader. Like, it didn't matter if I read it out loud or if I read it to myself. I'm not a fast reader. Yeah, I'll have to watch back my stream. I guess the best thing is to watch my stream back, and then I'll kind of, because when you're in the moment, right, it seems like you're going fast. It seems like everything's going fast. But like after the stream, watch my stream over again. You can actually kind of like see how much time you take on each of them. That'll be fascinating. Okay, I'll have to remember to do that. Give me a jack-o'-lantern. Can't see. Oh, it's invisible. Okay. that was a fun quiz. It's called Trivia Race by Godly and other helpers. If you guys want to take part in it, make sure to sign up on the document. That's in my announcements Discord. Okay. So we're going to hop back here to the mob head farm. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we're trying to fix this part here, right? The problem was the mobs weren't always going in the right spot. I suppose it has to, I'm guessing it has to do with the lightning, like when the lightning actually destroys it. It's possible, yeah, it's possible that the mob's lower when the lightning destroys it. So I think the easiest fix would be just to maybe move this down lower. It's funny to watch the lightning destroy items. Okay, might have problems again. Okay, that's better. How did it still do that? Minecarts being picked up? Main thing is like, want to make sure minecarts get picked up. No, it looks like the minecarts are getting destroyed. Well, that's a bugger. Is there some block that the game just doesn't make mobs drop onto? I guess if it has collision, they don't. Oh. Well, this went from making it more compact and simple, making it a little bit more annoying. If I remove this, it still doesn't work sometimes. And the minecarts are completely destroyed. Okay. FKZ Solo says you could probably add 160 ticks to the scoreboard additionally to 8 seconds delay that it costs every more time when being wrong without having to wait longer. Oh yeah. I think that's a kind of a minor thing because if you're sitting there waiting for 8 seconds, you can actually think about the question for 8 seconds. So I guess, you know, if you don't want people to kind of cheat that way, to use that 8 seconds to think, you could just immediately add it to them. Okay, so we want the mobs to come down, we want them to break off and go into these little waters, but we don't want them to come down here. Ooh, I don't know what to say. Typically what I do is just find a location where I thought it'd be consistent, like the consistently would be put over here, but sometimes I guess it's not consistent because the lightning doesn't always strike at the exact same time. Oh, no, we could do. We could hook this up to the lightning so it's synchronized with it. That way it does happen at the same time. That might be one way to fix it. But it would be kind of nice not to need that. What we could do is see the little power that comes out of it. We could have the power point into this. We can remove the block. And only when we wanted to actually power it, we put the block back in, and that time it'd be synchronized pretty much exactly each time. Well, I was hoping just to have this hooked up to a clock, and the clock just opens this up every so often. So you can see sometimes it works. But like I said, it depends on when the lightning actually strikes and destroys their minecart. Doesn't always happen though. Let's make sure we're actually getting the minecarts. Okay, so we got 2 in there. Two more. Oh, these minecarts. Yeah, those got destroyed. So, yeah. Ideally, we need to figure out why can't we force these guys to go somewhere else? See, that guy went over there, that guy went over there. Hee 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 hee. Okay, let's just put this here and here. Oh, okay, so this guy's not low enough. Let's put in salt sand. Shoot. Still ended up there. I'm not sure what to do. Oh, it's a bubble elevator now. Oh. Yeah, I wish the creeper would not go over there, but would go over here. The only way to stop it is by making collision. Maybe we could get these mobs a bit closer. So why do we have them so far up? Can we move them? I don't know why we have them up here. Was there a reason to have them up here? Can I just put them down here? They're not burning. Oh, the trapdoor opens up and it's like, oh yeah, the creeper can fit in there. The creeper fits in there. Dang. We can make a very small pulse. Actually, wait. That seems about right though, right? What we can do is we can have it like that. We can have this like this. Then, oh shoot, no, then I want it like that. I can't go in there. Seems so silly. Okay, let's try this again. So they go like this. And yeah. We want them closed so that the creeper doesn't think it can go over there. Pretty much. Leave it open, then the creeper thinks it can go over there, and it is placed over there. Hello, who's? Fascinating. Okay. So let's how do I want to do that? I guess we want them to be stored on. We can remove this trapdoor and this trapdoor. We have them stored like that, and then we just do that. No, that's still not right. We could flick it. I thought maybe we could just close it, but that doesn't work. We could also do gates in there. Gates might have different stuff going on. So a gate would be oh, we still have to close the gate, yeah. Okay. How's this going down here? Looks good. Check on its health. Health is good. Okay, so I think it doesn't matter if we use gates or not. We just have to pulse it for a very short period of time. Okie dokie. Let's try that then. Move this down here. Where should I put this? And I don't know if we need water here anymore. Okay, so then the idea is maybe we'll just use observer to put a pulse through it. And oh, okay, we're going to put that slab back in again, I guess. Maybe we can just put hoppers here. Oh no. You have to go a little bit lower. We'll put that slab back in again. Okay, looks good. It should be consistent. I don't think at any point the creeper would try to fit underneath there. Oh, our creepers are filling up down here. We should also put in a tube so the creeper doesn't fly out. I think we might have solved the problem. Could also move this closer. Oh, move that down. Yeah. The closer they are to the lightning, just means that we can store more mobs in this tube thing here. Because we still gotta figure that part out. Still gotta store a bunch of mobs in there. Maybe the trapdoor would get us a little bit closer. Let's see, we'll try it with the zombie first. So we need the trapdoor to be on the bottom. Okay, so no, we can't have that. That's too close. The next best we do is right here, which is only slightly better than that. What's cheaper? Gate or trapdoor? Isn't a gate technically cheaper? Trivia quiz, guys. See if you guys are awake. What's cheaper to make? Trapdoor or a gate? Like a wooden trapdoor, isn't it 6 planks? Where a gate is 4 planks and 2 sticks? Or is that fence? I always get this mixed up. Gate saves 2 planks. It saves 2 planks. Okay. And those are sticks, right? Well, how is that? Or no. It sticks on both sides and then planks in the middle, right? Gate exactly 1 log. Really? Gate's 1 log because then you make 4 planks and then 2 of them are used to make 4 sticks. Use the sticks. Okay. So yeah, let's do a gate then. This is pretty much how I think when it comes to deciding between stuff. I'm just like, what's cheaper? That looks pretty good. So let's close off that. Nice. And they go down here. They should be getting killed. They should be getting mob heads. Oh yeah. Oh, we got a bunch of them. 15, and we got 10 other ones. Nice. So we got that compacted, so I could probably move this chest back up here again. Hopefully it's been picking up the carts. We do have to get these carts back down to the bottom eventually. So I want to use these same carts to the very bottom. So what I'll probably do is just have a dispenser or a dropper that just drops them down over here out of the lightning so they don't burn. Okay, that looks much better. The thing is, you would store these mobs up ahead of time, so you don't have to try to depend on a slow mob farm in order to do that. Let's remove this glass. I think we can remove the glass because I don't need that. We just need to store mobs. Mobs have to be within, I guess these mobs. The creeper down here, the creeper that ends up down here, needs to be within 32 blocks of the player. So, creeper's here. Let's teleport ourselves up 32 blocks. TP. $32. Set block here, glass. Okay, so that's how far up we can go without the creepers despawning. Essentially we have to move it down because this is the AFK spot, so we could move that down further. Is there anything else I need to be worried about? Just need mostly be worried about those 2 mobs. Once the mobs leave the minecart, then they have a chance of despawning once they get out greater than 32 blocks, right? Hey, Blun. Oh, look at that line. It's like a laser. So what I want to do is, that mob farm is going to be just above the water. And then we're going to AFK 128 blocks above it. That way we can just get mobs to spawn inside the farm. We could actually AFK a little bit lower, depending on how deep the water is. Actually, we do want to AFK a little bit lower because of how the mobs move around. I guess this is the lowest. What's the lowest point of the farm? This is the lowest point of the farm, right? So like all this, this is the lowest point which a mob gets. If a mob gets any lower, then it despawns. So we just want to teleport ourselves. $128. Set block here. Stone. So that's not too far off from AFK spot. I went slightly lower because I can't be on top of this block. I have to be like in the block. Then I think I went one lower. Potentially could go one higher here. Not sure. Probably need another count to test it. Two blocks isn't bad. So we stand here with AFK. This way mobs can spawn down there. They can't spawn much further below where the farm is actually at. Hello, kid steer. Actually, where is the farm? Wonder how realistic it is to a ocean world. Because ocean's at 64, and this is at 78. Oh. 78, so it's a bit higher. I suppose if we built it down here, it'd be 64. Yeah. Oh, I don't like those visuals. This is 64. Yeah. Okay, so we could have probably moved it down. Probably can get rid of this over here. Now that we got it up in the air. What can I delete from there to here? Here. They're still shooting at each other. It's so funny. It's like they don't even care that they're falling into the void. They're just like, yeah, let's keep fighting. Okay. So this is at 68. It's supposed to be 64. Oh, it says 80. How far off is that? 64 plus 6, 70. So 14 blocks off? Okay. Okay, so we have 14 blocks that we can move it downwards. This is the AFK spot right here. This is the spot in which mobs are despawning if we slide this all down. I'm trying to fit in, what did I say? Did I say 80 mobs? 80 mobs take up 2 blocks each, so yeah, I need 160 blocks worth of room. Well, we'll just figure out what we need right now. So we're currently at Y level, at pretty much 200, right? What's the top of the world? 320? 200. And... yeah, 320, okay. 200, 320, so that's only 120 blocks, and we need 160. That's how I was trying to move everything down as much as possible. 100, what did I say, 120, but then I said I could also gain another 14 blocks underneath. What is it, 14 blocks and 120. Maybe we could even squeeze out another 20 blocks. So 140, we're getting pretty close. And if I move this down as much as I can, I look like move it down maybe 10 blocks, we can get 150. We get pretty close to that goal of 160. You know, if we just barely squeeze everything the maximum distance, we might be able to get 160 mobs in there. I mean, the mobs aren't exactly 2 blocks tall each. Like the creepers are slightly shorter. Like this creeper, you can see, you know, doesn't take up 2 blocks. But I just guesstimated around 2 blocks. Zombie, here, let's summon another zombie. So zombies, they stack. Oh, okay, looks like they stack on the minecart stack on the heads. So they are, yeah, they're also less than 2 blocks. So we probably don't need, I should figure out their exact size. What is their exact size? That one looks pretty close to between the 2 blocks. So he's a few pixels short. Let's get our handy dandy target block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's 8. How does he line up? Oh, pretty close. So it's about pretty close to 1.5 blocks. Actually, the creeper might be taller then. Wouldn't that be weird? The creeper is technically taller. I mean, I guess you can kind of see the creeper is taller. Okay, so maybe we should measure the creepers. But then we're gonna have some creepers in here too. I don't know. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just trying to get close. At some point, I need to move this into a real world. But I think we can move. I think we can move this thing down. Distance between this block and that block. That way, I stand here. Mobs still can't AFK or still can't despawn. Like this whole section can be moved downwards. Which will essentially give us more room above. Which means we put more mobs in. Ooh, how tall is the creeper? I guess we're probably limited by creepers, because skeletons and zombies are going to be short. We're going to have some creepers on this side. This side's going to be solid creepers. Creepers are going to be probably the tallest mob. Okay. How tall is this creeper? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pixels. 5 out of 16. Oh, I always bump my mic when I try to grab something. Sorry about that. Let's see. So 5/16, so that means there's 11 over 16. So 1.68 plus 1. And then if we divide that by, if we know we want 80 of those, times 80. Oh, that's only 135 blocks. And I was saying 160. So it is, we can pretty much easily fit it in then. Well, I shouldn't say easily. It's still going to be pretty tight. Doom says, need anything? I personally don't need anything, but if let's say you want to help answer questions on my videos or questions people ask in Discord, always look for people to help out. Hey, Vision Dragon. Yeah, 130 blocks above this. And I said this was 200 and we have 120. So I need to squeeze out about 15 and we can drop it 14. So it should be pretty much perfect. Without having to move anything. Yeah. Sometimes designing farms gets kind of a lot of math just to kind of, it's not like complicated math, just to try to make stuff kind of fit in nicely. If you kind of predict some of these problems, you don't have to cross that bridge later on. But yeah, I could squeeze some out. I can move this down and then move it down. Also move this, the whole thing goes down to about 14 blocks. We should easily get that 130. We can have extra mobs in there too. I think on average, we said that the average lightning storm would be enough to process 80 mobs. That's why the whole 80 mob thing came up. Like during a lightning storm, you only can process so many mobs during a lightning storm. So before the lightning storm ends, and we figured 80 mobs is this sweet number, the average amount of time lightning storm lasts. So there's really no point collecting more. But yeah, let's remove this glass here. So from here to here minus we're up 200 blocks and we're trying to go down to 70 or 80. 100 blocks, 80, 120. Let's do 100 blocks. Okay. I guess I could have did more. Nothing underneath here. Nice. Looking good, looking good. So now, yeah, we kind of cleaned it up. We compacted it. So I think the next step would to probably move this into a world by itself. Because this isn't as realistic. People might not know how to position this by the water and stuff like that. But yeah, it looks good. Actually, the farm is less complicated than I thought. The most complicated thing is just this little thing here. We still have to test that. Make sure it works for long periods of time. But other than that, everything looks quite nice. Quite nice. I just think how I'm going to move stuff over. Probably use the amulet program to move it over, then put the mobs back in again. Like getting these mobs, like getting a witch up here might be kind of hard. Skeleton, that kind of thing. Well, someone could use these bubble elevators. But yeah, it's definitely not going to be easy. Can't really have them any lower though, because then they won't despawn, but the skeleton or the creepers and stuff that you put out will despawn. It's possible that they don't despawn. I don't really know how that works. But yeah, I'm satisfied with it how it is currently. Kidster says I'm already grabbing what I need for this farm. Dang. Man, you're like extra early. I have been streaming for over 2 hours. So we will find somebody to raid. Make sure you guys stay around. Stick around so we can raid as a big party. It's always fun. Let's see who can we raid. I do also need to work on finishing the video for tomorrow, so can't stream as long as I probably would like to. Other people playing some Minecraft. Who is all playing Minecraft? Quite a few people. Who should we raid? Let's raid Drathmore. Currently doing tiny build. Oh yeah, he's doing his tiny build. He has a really big build, which he calls tiny build. So let's go ahead and get that raid started. So we're going to be raiding none other than Drathmore, longtime friend and Omaha here on Twitch for a long time. And also got Tours World, very nice, chill, enjoyable person to watch. Has amazing building skills in Minecraft. Does all this kind of freestyle building in the survival world without using creative. Quite impressive. As always, we're going to copy that raid message you see in chat. For everybody, highlight it, Control C, copy it. We're going to paste it into his channel, give him some hype. Also throw in some emotes along with your raid message. Play a word with my name Ray and the word rated. We'll see what Drathmore is all up to. We're heading over there very soon. I want to thank you guys so much for joining the stream, chilling as I design this farm. It can be a little bit technical. Hopefully you guys learned something along the way, kind of how I overcome different problems. See this behind the scenes of how I design stuff. It's not as easy as, you know, a 10-minute video just showing you, oh yeah, look guys, I just built this. It's more like hours and hours and making sure everything's good and perfection and simple, all that good stuff. So when you guys build it, hopefully you don't run into many problems as I did. But yeah, thanks guys for chilling. Appreciate it. Let's head over to Drathmore, show them some love. I'll see you guys this Saturday and Sunday. Bye-bye.
There we go. It's Pickle. Woo! Pickle! There we go, Pickle person. Have some of that. Oh my word. It's the amazing Mr. Raiseworks with a Gamby in tow and a Pianto and Kidster, welcome in, and a Mr. Raiseworks. How you doing, Ray? Lovely to see you, my friend. Welcome on in, guys. The amazing Mr. Raiseworks, one of the nicest people you will ever meet. The amazing, the wonderful. Oh, let's land. Ah, didn't like that too much. Let's try this again. Hey, there we are. Nice, we'll leave that as it is while I turn my attention to chat for 2 seconds. How was your stream, mate? How did it go? Hello, everybody. Welcome in, all of you amazing raiders. Wait, another JT. Where's another JT? Did I miss another JT? There's another JT. How you doing, mate? Welcome. How are we? You're already following. It said you're a first-time chatter for some unknown reason, so you must have followed and not said anything. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. How are we? How are we? What were you up to? Tell us all the juicy details. What kind of magic were you creating today? Let's get a bit of water down my neck. And add the pipes to sing slightly better. Thank you for the follows, guys. If you don't know the Amazing Rays Works, there has been one shout out happen in the chat, but please do yourself a favor. Go and show some love at twitch.tv/Raysworks. And of course, same name over there on the YouTubes. Go and drop a sub. It's completely free over there, and you're missing out on some seriously good content. Some of the finest farms that I've ever had the pleasure of building. A true wonder. Yo, Drath, I see you working on that tiny build. I am. No clue why it's taking so long to finish. Lots of progress on it. It is. I build up, I tear down, I build up, I turn down. That's how it goes. You were simplifying your auto mob head farm. Nice. And then did a trivia race event. Ooh, that sounds fun. Another JT getting a gifted sub there from Ginger. Thank you. Very nice. A trivia race. So I take it it's Minecraft trivia, I'm guessing. It's got to be Minecraft trivia. Cheers, dude. Thank you, kids. Poof, there's a found Zach. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome. Thank you very much, Ginger. Very, very kind of you. There's a hug button right there. Hergru. Hergru. Welcome in. Minecraft trivia put on by your helpers. Yeah, I guess. Nice. I bet you smashed that, dude. You know a lot about Minecraft. Yeah, you know a little bit too much about Minecraft. The cup's back. Yeah, I brought a cup back just because it was called for. I can't remember who it was. I think Stena says I missed the cup, so I brought the cup back. Anyway, for those of you who don't know what's going on, I'm still working on the tiny build. I'm trying to get the facial aspect of the build done before I can work out how I'm going to progress. So everything's on hold at the moment until, well, I say the rest of the build's on hold until I can get the facial design stuff already done. Surprisingly, it was a hard trivia, and the other one did better than you. No! Who won? Who was the brainiac that beat you? Oh, my word. Dude, I'd have been rooting for you, Ray. I'd have been in the chat going, Ray. Well, I wanted to do I've got to do something with it rather than just leaving it. Otherwise, it'd be a bit of a wall. And I wanted to avoid putting a glass roof. Enjoy your nap, Annie. Enjoy your nap. Yeah, I wanted to avoid putting a glass roof on it because I just used so much glass. And I really wanted to do something. A roof that wasn't pure glass. And it's really difficult to not use glass. I really want to use more glass, but I got another project that I'll get started at some point, and then I'll use all the glass that I could have used for this on that, which will be better. How long did it take to gather materials? A length of time. It's quite a bit of dark prismarine, yeah, but we're all right. We got quite a bit. We have quite a bit, so we're not doing too bad. So at the moment, I want to get up onto this higher platform. At the moment, I don't know what's happening above it. But I do know I settle for prismarine rather than copper, yeah. That I do have a very small retirement home for fishes, courteous of the wonderful Rays Works. That produces way more than I could ever possibly wish for in my entire life. So, yeah, we're sick of sea lanterns now. Everybody on the server is completely sick of sea lanterns. But the byproduct of getting sea lanterns is you get loads of prismarine shards, so that's fantastic. Yeah, basically, the Nebula Network servers are sponsored by Raysworks, essentially. Almost every farm somewhere along the line has a Rays signature. He's left his mark everywhere. The goal is to make me sick of that farm, so you have to build another farm. Is that what it is? Oh. It's working. It's working, I tell you. Over YouTube, I haven't got any content on there as of yet, really. There's one video. I highly recommend watching the video. Definitely, I think every Minecrafter should watch the video that I have on there. And now that things have settled down and everything's updated to 119, I can separate my brain power to work on the next thing that I'm plotting. It's smart tactics. Ray knows. He knows. He's no noob at the game. He knows exactly how it works. So anyway, this is this. For those of you who haven't seen it, let's take you to see a couple of other things that I've built. Oops, a daisy. And for any of you curious, no, I do absolutely zero creative building, plotting, testing, designing. Nothing of the sort. Nothing but pure survival building for me, thank you. My creative test world is mainly only to test the resource pack, that's it. And anything that I build in creative is just to test the resource pack. I mean, at the end of the day, you've got to play with what you're happiest with. That's the thing, right? Whatever it is that you're happiest with, you can complain about one as much as you like, and you can complain about the other as much as you like. But the truth of the matter is, wherever it is that you're happiest playing, that's where you need to. So this is going to get finished at some point soon-ish, but it has to get done offline. Because it takes a long time. At 45 minutes a ring, when I put another ring on the other week, it was about 45 minutes. And I think that that's another 20 or 25 blocks. So if we just take estimates for food breaks and just chilling and everything else, there's about 20 hours-ish just to finish the ripple. No worries, Ray. You go and do your thing, man. Go and get your screen break. Enjoy your time again, guys. If you haven't checked out my mate Ray's content over here, do yourself a huge favor. Go and click the links, drop a sub on YouTube, and drop a follow over here. Ray's awesome. I appreciate the man greatly. Do yourself a huge favor. Are you heading off as well, Ginger? No worries. Take care of yourself. All the love. And again, in case you were wondering, this is a handmade ripple in survival, and no circle guides, no circle generators. I don't use any of it. I just place blocks. If you don't have your server whitelisted, random people just join all the time. That's right, Zach. That's right, mate. You got to get yourself protected. Placing blocks and breaking the blocks. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I think while we're here, I think we should make a quick stop off at my place. What gave me the inspiration for that build? Everything's done in segments, so there's not one piece. It's just I feel like doing this today, so I do it. Ah, you're figuring it out. Well, if you need help, Zach, just let me know, you know. If you need help, just ask. No, please. Oh, I was going to say, please don't Minecraft crash. It's been very, very jerky at the moment. Crashed. I forgot the log up. Oh, no. Do I have the log? I do have a log up. Minecraft's been a bullet. Ah, there we go. Close the program. Ah. The problem is because my resource pack is heavily Optifine dependent, and Optifine doesn't give me the extended chunk render distance like it used to. No, I don't use any vanilla tweaks, mate. I make all my own resource packs. If you want any of them, check out the website. Check out the website. Right, come on. Minecraft load. I use the Bobby mod, but unfortunately, because my resource pack is Optifine dependent, I have to use OptiFabric. And at the moment, it's giving me hell. So I just hope I can log back into the game now. It's been taking me 40 minutes sometimes because of the crashing, and it's always OptiFabric, even after the updates. Oh, that's looking good, though. That's looking good. Yes. And we're in. Woo! That's what we call a close call. Nice. Nice. How you doing, Doc? Welcome in, mate. Right then. So, I think one of the things that I needed to refill... I could feel it getting a little bit hawky-balky. Oh, I've done it. Oh, we're all full. Darn efficiency. Oh, we can fill some of this up. Right, let's get 2 stacks of gunpowder and 2 stacks of paper. Beautiful. Right, that's it. Now we can go back through the nether. I'm good, Doc. I'm good, mate. So let us head on back to the location. See? Yeah, much better. Loaded pretty